Ubija komarce bez zamjene tableta svake večeri. Novi Ride električni aparatić s tekućim punjenjem.
A znaš li što je najljepše? Reci. Sva je prirodna.
Muti, čista rajčica za strastveni užitak.
Veniš rublju vraća bjelinu.
Muška košulja je izgubila svoj sjaj.
Upravo tako, ima ovu sivu nijansu.
I ništa ne pomaže.
Rješenje je Veniš. Da bismo vidjeli razliku, natopit ćemo jednu polovicu. Pogledajte, dio opran Venišem je bijelji za 3 nijanse.
Vino, umaci, katastrofa.
Uobičajeno pranje je dovoljno, samo ako dodate Veniš.
I savršena bjelina. Od sada koristim samo Veniš za blistavu bjelinu.
Predstavljamo vam Xhose, fleksibilno crijevo za vodu koje se automatski rasteže i postaje sve dulje. I dulje. I dulje. Čak 3 puta dulje od svoje prvobitne dužine. A pogledajte sad ovo. Automatski se skuplja i postaje sve kraće. I kraće, sve dok se ne skupi na najmanju veličinu. Zaboravite sve što ste ikada znali o crijevima za vodu.
It's easy to roll up and put away. Definitely sold. It's absolutely amazing.
It's exactly what I need on my ranch.
Simple, easy to use. This is definitely a winner. This is great.
Ne želite više lomiti leđa dok vučete crijevo za vodu? Dosta vam je hrvanja s njime. Umorni ste od silnog saginjanja kako biste ga izravnali. Vama treba Xhose, nevjerojatno fleksibilno crijevo za vodu. Pogledajte ovo, otvorite slavinu i Xhose se automatski rasteže i to čak 3 puta duže od svoje originalne dužine. Nevjerojatno je lagano, nikada se neće zapetljati i ima super moćni mlaz.
You know, it really is amazing how the Xhose works. Like any other hose, you just attach it simply to the spigot. But once you turn the water on, watch this. That's where the Xhose is different. I mean, that is amazing. You've never seen anything like that before, right?
David, why don't you come all the way down here and show them how long it is?
Absolutely. And the Xhose is so incredibly light. There's no lugging, there's no tugging. It's practically weightless. And you know, I never thought I'd say this about a hose, but I love the Xhose. Now, I could just spray away.
All right, well, you show them how it expands. So let's show them how the Xhose contracts.
You got it.
Okay, so to contract the Xhose, you just walk back to the spigot. And David's right. I mean, this is so easy to handle. It just glides along. So once we're back here at the spigot, all you do is you just shut the water off and you release the water that's in the hose. And watch what happens. Here it comes.
Watch closely. Debbie's not pulling at all on the hose.
I'm just releasing the water. This is amazing.
I'll tell you, there's no other hose in the world that does that.
No, this is incredible.
I love the Xhose. It's so lightweight. I don't crush my flowers when I'm watering my plants. I don't get dirt on my legs from my old heavy hose lugging it around.
One of the great things about getting this new Xhose is I was able to throw out my old hose. It was ugly, it was an eyesore, I was tired of looking at it, clunky, hard to use, dirty, gone.
You know, until you hold an Xhose in your own hands, it's really hard to appreciate how incredibly light it is.
Right. So we've got some food items to compare to our Xhoses so our viewers can better understand how little the Xhose weighs. Now, David, why don't you go ahead and start with the 25-foot Xhose?
Okay, the 25-foot Xhose actually weighs less than this cup of coffee.
I love it. And the 50-foot Xhose, well, it weighs the same as this 1 pound of butter.
That is amazing. But the 75-foot Xhose actually weighs less than this carton of a dozen eggs. That is unbelievable.
It sure is. And now I think everybody understands how much lighter the Xhose is than an ordinary hose.
And look, we have food for breakfast.
Okay, but I'm not cooking.
Another great feature about the Xhose is how little space it takes to actually store. If you don't want to leave it outside, just coil it up, hang it up in your garage on a hook, and see how much space it takes. Virtually none. I love this product. The Xhose is truly a great invention.
You've seen how light the Xhose is. Now we want to show you how small it is when it's contracted.
All right, now here is an ordinary old garden hose, 75 feet of it.
Looks like a pile of hose, David.
Why, yes, it is.
Okay, do me a favor. Take that hose and put it in this bowl.
She's kidding, right?
David, just do it.
All right, I'll try. I don't think it's gonna work.
I'll hold it for you.
I can tell you right now, it's not gonna work. I give up.
You're giving up? All right, well, let me show you how it's done. This is a 75-foot Xhose. Watch this.
She gets all the easy jobs.
I just love the Xhose because I have rheumatoid arthritis and I have a lot of wrist pain. I would never use my old hose, but now with the Xhose, I'm enjoying gardening again. I just love the Xhose.
Ne želite više lomiti leđa dok vučete crijevo za vodu? Dosta vam je hrvanja s njime. Vama treba Xhose, nevjerojatno fleksibilno crijevo za vodu. Pogledajte. Otvorite slavinu i Xhose se automatski rasteže i postaje 3 puta dulje od svoje originalne dužine. Zatvorite slavinu kako voda iz crijeva istječe. Tako se Xhose automatski skuplja sve dok ne dosegne svoju prvobitnu veličinu. To je nevjerojatno. Obično crijevo dugačko 15 metara je prilično teško i glomazno. Xhose crijevo je nevjerojatno lagano. 15 metara dugačko Xhose crijevo teži oko pola kilograma. Otvorite slavinu i Xhose se automatski rasteže i postaje 3 puta dulje od svoje originalne dužine. Možete ga lako odnijeti gdje vi to želite. Zamislite crijevo koje je tako lagano i tako jednostavno za korištenje. Xhose je čvrsto i otporno na udarce. Zapravo je napravljeno od 2 odvojena crijeva. Tvrdo, fleksibilno unutarnje crijevo kao i ono vanjsko crijevo napravljeni su od izdržljive i super snažne tkanine. Koliko ste vremena i energije do sada potrošili, saginjući se kako biste raspetljali zavrnuto crijevo? Uz Xhose takve muke su prošlost. Dizajnirano je tako da se nikad ne presavija. Xhose širi se u velikom promjeru i tako stvara snažan mlaz. Najzahtjevniji poslovi postaju super jednostavni. Vjerovali ili ne, Xhose crijevo dugačko čak 22,5 metra stane u lončanicu. Zalijevajte vrt, operite prozore, popločenu stazu ili auto. Sve možete s Xhose fleksibilnim crijevom. Zauzima jako malo mjesta i izvrsno je za skučene prostore. Ovo crijevo čini sva ostala crijeva zastarjelima. Možete jednostavno spojiti jedno Xhose crijevo s drugim, ukoliko vam treba još veća duljina, ili ga kombinirajte s vašim običnim crijevom koje već imate kod kuće. Nazovite odmah i naručite Xhose, jedinstveno fleksibilno crijevo za vodu za samo 4 obroka po 87 kuna uz 0% kamata. Raspitajte se kod operatera i za Xhose crijevo dužine 22,5 metra. Raspitajte se i za dodatni nastavak, mlaznicu za prskanje s čak 8 različitih načina prskanja, koje će zadovoljiti sve vaše potrebe. Zaboravite sve što ste ikada znali o crijevima za vodu. Xhose, fleksibilno crijevo unijeće revoluciju u vaš način zalijevanja. Rasteže se čak 3 puta dulje od svoje originalne dužine. Ne presavija se i otporno je na udarce. Nazovite odmah i naručite Xhose, fleksibilno crijevo za vodu za samo 4 obroka po 87 kuna uz 0% kamata. Raspitajte se i za Xhose dužine 22,5 metra i za mlaznicu nazovite naš besplatan broj telefona 0800 72 27 i naručite Xhose, fleksibilno crijevo za vodu.
We've shown you how light the Xhose is, so you might be wondering if the Xhose is strong and if it's gonna last.
Is the Xhose built strong? Absolutely. Check this out. This is a 4-pound mallet. These are 2 concrete slabs. Watch this.
Talk about strong. It broke the concrete, but not the Xhose. Look at that. Nothing. I love it. That's because the Xhose is made from super strong materials. The Xhose is actually made from 2 separate hoses, a tough expandable inner hose and a folded outer hose made from super strong webbing.
You're also probably wondering, how does it work? I'm not a scientist, but here's my explanation. When the water is turned on, the length and width of the inner hose automatically expands, causing the outer hose to unfold to the same length as the inner hose. When the water is turned off, the Xhose automatically contracts to the original length and width.
Okay, now that is cool. It really is the hose of the future.
It's like nothing I've ever seen before. In fact, this Xhose, in my opinion, is going to revolutionize and really change the way people think about using a garden hose.
We've told you that the Xhose expands to up to 3 times its original length. Now, we want to show you. That is an ordinary 50-foot hose, and this is a 50-foot Xhose. David, would you turn the water on for me, please?
Absolutely.
Magic before your eyes. Now this is what we mean when we say the Xhose expands up to 3 times its original length.
I love the Xhose. I used it this weekend. It was amazing. I put it on the spigot, I pulled it around the corner, I didn't have to drag it, and it was just amazing. That's my word for it. Amazing.
Here's another problem that the Xhose solves. You're getting ready to wash your car, you walk around the side of the car, and the hose sticks under the tire. Now you're lugging, you're tugging, you're unsticking the hose. Just start to make some progress with your car, and all of a sudden, you start losing water pressure. It's a kink in the hose. It happens every time. You have to go back, find the kink, unkink the hose just to wash your car. It is frustrating, and it's a huge waste of time.
David, that won't happen with the Xhose. Watch, it just glides along, smooth as silk, no tugging, and it doesn't get stuck under the tire.
It's not sticking.
No, I mean, it's virtually impossible to kink the Xhose. Go ahead, try to kink this.
Look at that.
Don't lose pressure. No, and because the way it's designed, the Xhose won't kink.
Love the Xhose because you could actually pull along with you and it just follows you wherever you go. It doesn't kick up, there's no hard pulling, and it just goes where you go.
We've talked about how small the Xhose is when it's contracted, so you might be surprised to know that when it's expanded, it has a wide diameter. That's because the Xhose expands in width as well as in length.
And this means that you're going to get a powerful high-flow spray that easily reaches across your lawn, your garden, your patio, and way up to the balcony and the second-floor windows.
Hey, you know, David, I have some windows at home that need cleaning.
Okay, the Xhose does windows. I don't.
I tried.
The power of the Xhose is amazing. I can reach up to the second-story windows and spray the bugs and spiders away with no problems.
I hate hoses. I've always hated hoses. I've never had a good one yet. So when someone said to me, try the Xhose, I was very skeptical. But I thought, okay, I'll give it a chance. And sure enough, I was really impressed. I can hook it up on the side real easy. I can walk it around to the back. It's really light, and best of all, there's no kinks. It's fantastic.
Remember, once you turn the water on, anywhere you want to go, your Xhose can go. This is 50 feet of Xhose. Watch. Any twist, any turn. No tugging, no lugging, no tangling, and best of all, no kinking. Those of you with upstairs 2-story balconies, not a problem for the Xhose. I challenge you, get a regular hose up here.
Ne želite više